Most student visa refusal aren't about money or English scores. They're about your genuine student statement. We have seen incredibly motivated students who saved for years, aced their IELTS, and had clear career goals get refused because their GS statement didn't convince the case officer that their study plan made sense. And here's the thing, it's not about being emotional or impressive. It's about being logical. So let's talk about what actually worked. When you hear the word genuine, you probably think it means being honest or sounding passionate, right? But in the eyes of an immigration officer, a genuine student statement is actually a risk assessment tool. They're not trying to understand your personality, they're testing your judgment. Here are the 4 specific pillars they are really looking at. First, your circumstances in your home country. Do you have a stable background there? Are you living behind a job, family ties, property? Or does it look like you're running away from something? Second, your potential circumstances in Australia. Does this move look like a step forward or sideways? If you're already employed in a mid-level role back home, why would you suddenly start over as a student? Third, the value of the course to your future. What exactly does this qualification change for you? If you already have a bachelor's in marketing, why do you need another bachelor's in business? What's the gap you're filling? And fourth, your immigration history. Have you applied before, been refused, overstayed somewhere else? Any inconsistency here will raise a red flag. So, if your statement only focuses on wanting a better life or pursuing my dreams, you're missing the mark. You need to prove that this specific academic pathway is a deliberate professional investment, one that holds up under scrutiny. Here's where a lot of confusion happens. Many students assume that because a university accepted their statement, the visa office will do the same. But those are 2 very different hurdles. The university is asking, can these students study here? Do they have the academic capability? Immigration is asking, should this student be granted a visa to do so? Let me give you a real example. Say you're applying for a diploma in hospitality management. The university sees your high school grades, your English test score, maybe a short personal statement, and they say, yes, you're qualified. But immigration? They're digging deeper. They see you already have a bachelor's degree in engineering. You've been working as a site supervisor for 3 years. You're 28 years old. And now you want to do a diploma, a lower level qualification in a completely different field? That doesn't add up. The university focuses on course suitability. Immigration is looking at career direction and whether your pathway looks logical or risky. That's why we see statements that are perfectly fine for admission, but still raise red flags at the visa stage. They explain the course, but they fail to explain the decision. One of the most important and most misunderstood parts of the statement is explaining why you choose Australia over your home country or other study destinations. Most students answer this emotionally. They say things like, Australia is beautiful and has world-class education. And yeah, that's true, but it doesn't justify the move to a visa officer. You need to provide a comparative analysis. Let's say you're a computer science student from Canada, applying for a master's in Australia. Instead of talking about the lifestyle, look at the study outcomes. You might explain, while Canadian programs are largely research-based, the Australian coursework model focuses on project-based learning and industry-linked capstones. My goal is to become a lead system architect, a role that relies heavily on hands-on experience with live client projects, not just theoretical research. The Master of IT at X University offers a 12 weeks industry placement and a capstone directly aligned with enterprise-level cloud architecture, which I cannot access in my current region. See the difference? By showing that the Australian structure aligns better with your specific goals, your decision stops looking impulsive. It looks deliberate. Now, here's what not to do. Don't say Australia has better education than my country. Instead, say the Australian qualification is recognized by specific industry body, which my home country credential is not. Don't say I want to experience a multicultural environment. Instead, say the course offers access to specific network internship or certification that directly supports my return plan to work with international clients in home country. You're not just picking Australia, you're picking a strategic advantage. This is where refusals often come as a shock. A statement can be fluent, confident, and neatly written, but still result in a negative outcome. Why? Because immigration officers read thousands of cases. They can spot a recycled or generic template immediately. Most refusals don't happen because the writing is weak. They happen because when everything is read together, the story doesn't connect. Here's an example. A student writes about their passion for international business. Sounds great, right? But when the officer looks at their transcripts, they see a science background such as chemistry and biology with no business units at all. There is no related work experience and no explanation for the change. The story falls apart. Or another common one, a student says they want to return home to contribute to the development of their country, but they have no family ties, no property, no job offer waiting, and they already been refused a visa to the UK 2 years ago. Again, doesn't add up. If you leave immigration guessing about your motives, their interpretation may not lead to the outcome you want. And by the way, they won't ask you to clarify, they'll just refuse. So, what does a defensible statement actually look like? Let me break it down into a framework you can follow. First, start with context, not patient. Don't open with, ever since I was a child, I dream of studying abroad. Instead, open with, I completed my Bachelor of Commerce in 2022 and have been working as a junior financial analyst at Y company for the past 2 years. While my role has given me foundational skills in budgeting and reporting, I've identified a gap in my ability to analyze complex datasets and build predictive financial models, skills that are increasingly required in senior roles. You are showing where you are, why it's not enough, and what's missing. Second, explain the course selection with precision. Don't say, I choose this course because it's highly ranked. Instead, say, I selected the Master of Applied Finance at X University because it includes unit in financial econometrics and risk modeling, which are not offered in my home country's postgraduate programs. Additionally, the course is accredited by CFA Institute, which will allow me to sit for the CFA Level 1 exam, a requirement for the senior analyst role I'm targeting upon return. You're linking the course content to a specific career outcome. Third, justify Australia over alternatives. Don't say Australia is the best place to study. Instead, say, I also considered programs in the UK and Canada. However, UK programs are typically 1 year and focus on theory, while I need practical application. Canadian programs require GMAT, which I have not taken. The Australian model offers a balance of coursework, industry placement, and flexible entry, making it the most suitable pathway for my timeline and goals. You're showing you evaluated options and made a logical choice. Fourth, address red flags directly. If you're older, switching fields or reapplying after a refusal, address it head-on. Don't ignore it, don't hope they won't notice. Say something like, I understand that my previous application was refused due to insufficient evidence of my intent to return. Since then, I have secured a conditional job offer from Y company upon completion of my degree, and I have also registered a small consulting business in my home country, which I plan to expand using the skills I gained abroad. You're not defensive, you're corrective. A successful, genuine student statement doesn't need to be fancy. It needs to be defensible. Before you hit submit, ask yourself this: are you explaining why Australia makes sense for your career or just why you want to go there? At Education One Australia, we don't just help you write a statement. We look at your entire pathway. Our team, supported by our in-house registered migration agents, helps ensure that your real story is told clearly and holds together under examination. If you're working on your statement right now and want to make sure you haven't missed any red flags, drop a comment below or reach out to us for a consultation. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the Australian visa process. What's your next step? Let's make sure your application actually makes sense, not just sounds good.